up, YouTube? So I was getting ready to start doing a little bit of practice session. Let me get my checkbox set up. Okay, should be good now. Check should be good. Check should be good. So let's just test it. Test it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, good to go. Okay, so here's what we're going to do today. I got the graphs, the gauges. I have that up. I figured out what was causing my, when I swap back and forth when I swap back and forth between the graphs page and the front page, I had some check boxes. I had some boxes check marked that was refreshing every time it was refreshing the sources every time I went back and forth between the scenes. It was not a major issue. You just had to take those check boxes off. It's no problem. So what I'm going to get ready to do here is do a little bit of there's my stats. I'm at zeros. So what I got here is a $1,000 bankroll right here. 500, 100, 500, 600, 7, 8, 9. I got a $1,000 bankroll. I'm going to just do some practice. I'm going to put $25 up. That pays a $10 pass and $555 on ATS. You have to excuse a Christmas present on the gift down here. Hey CFL, what's going on? Volume's low? My bad. Let's see if I can get the volume. I wonder what's up with the volume. I don't know what's up with that volume. But I go up a little higher. How's that? How about that? Is that better? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 4, 5, 6. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 4, 5, 6. Testing 4, 5, 6. Alright, so now how about the volume? So now it's good now? Okay. So I changed up yesterday when I did this. When I jumped back and forth in between scenes, in between pages, from my front page, my session page, over to my tracking page, it was taking a minute for that data to reset, and I figured out the problem for that. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I've got a $1,000 bankroll. I'm going to, I put another camera in the bottom right hand corner for my landing zone. You'll have to excuse, that's going to be a little fuzzy for a couple of days. The cord that come attached to the camera is short and it will not reach far, so I've got the camera stretched out, cord stretched out as far as it'll go and zoomed in as close as I can get down here in this corner. But the issue is it's not going to be clear. I'll show you more of what I'm talking about. So if the dice are down there, you can kind of see them, but at the same time they're kind of blurred. That issue will be an easy fix. I've just got to get a cord. So I went and got the camera. They had no extender in there, no extension cord for the. So the camera just come with the basic cord. It's like 4 foot long maybe, and that's just as far as it'll reach. But I'm going to get an extension for that, so that way I can move the camera real close and get this better view for the end. Yeah, it's a little fuzzy down there on that end. It's going to be. It'll read. It's not a major issue. It'll have to do for a couple of days. The issue was I was using my phone as my second camera, and when my phone's way down here on this end of this table, taken up as a camera, I thought, man, I'm just going to buy another camera. That way I don't have to plug my phone in and out, and I don't have to have my phone disabled from myself, because I'm down here on the left end of the table and my phone's stuck down here on the stand on the right end of the table, so I couldn't use it anytime I'm videoing. Plus, you know, that's all that extra hooking up and unhooking and all that. So after I get this new cord that goes with the camera, that I have to buy separately that didn't come with the camera, I'll be able to move the new camera real close and then pull the view in real good. That'll clear up in a couple days, but until the time being, it'll go as it is. So yeah, I did notice last night, and I think you've gotten the tweaks worked out on what we were doing different on our 440. So what I've done, I've thrown a quarter chip up. I start out with a 555 ATS and a $10 pass line. Sometimes I play 25, 25, 25 on ATS, because if you can get 4 of the 5 numbers, you have a lot of good opportunity there for lay bets or for some hot bets or just whatever you want to do. So if you don't even have to do 5, you don't even have to do 25, 25, 25. You can do something like 12, 5, and 12. You can do something like that. You can do something like 10, 5, and 10. So yeah, let's do 10, 5, and 10. So that means I got to put $10 more up to get 10, 5, and 10. So that's $25 in all for the all-tall small. 10, 5, 10. So if we were to get 4 of our 5 numbers on the small, or let's just call it, if we were to get all 5 numbers, it's going to pay, my table says 35 for 1. A lot of layouts are 30 to 1, but let's just call it what this table says, 35 to 1. So that $10 bet would pay $350. So if we were able to get 4 of the 5 numbers, if we were able to get any 4, well, the 2, 3, and the 12 are part of the 5 numbers on the small and tall, but those are a little harder because you have to hop those, where if you're only needing a 4, 5, or 6 for the small, you can lay something on that number and you can lock up a guaranteed profit. So we're going to do the 10, 5, and 10 and just see what happens. I'm doing a $10 pass. I'm going to do the 440, but I'm not going to work the come out. I'm just going to establish a point and then go from there. So dice are up. Alright, so we have a 3, 2, 5. It's going to be a little fuzzy today for a couple of days. It'll be fuzzy, but we have a 3, 2, 5. And since I have this camera sitting up on a box down here, it is covering my tall. So I'm going to have to do old school method for the tall, which is blue chips. I'm used to that anyway, so I'm just going to mark with blue for the all tall small. So the points are 5, and the blue is marked. I have my tracker. I've got a track 5. Okay, so the points are 5. So we're going to do the 440. I like doing it with the greens since I'm my own dealer. It just makes it easier to be able to regress. If you do it with wax and then you turn around and you start regressing, then you have to go cash out, and then you have to go swap change and all this. So 3, 2, 3, 6. Here we go. 440 working. I like that throw. That was almost a perfect throw. We have a 4-4, hard 8. That is a primary on axis hit. The toss was right, the trajectory was just right. So we have an 8. And I do my same method on the 440. The first hit, I'm just going to pay it in greens. 4 greens, 5 greens, and 3 reds, which is 140. So I'm going to take 2 of the greens and I'm going to buy 4 and 10 and I'm going to rack up 90. But for video's sake right now, I'm just going to put the winning right there. Mark the 8 in the tracker and get another free. Alright, we have a 639. 639, which is left dice exploded. So left dice off axis, no problem. Mark the 9, we pay ourselves 140 for the second hit. There's our 140 and reduce 220. So we reduce 220. Remember, we wasn't working to come out. So by not working to come out, regardless of working to come out or not, we're only at risk for 2 shots on the 440. First 2 shots, you got 440 up. Now you've only got 270 up, but you've got 100, 220, because that's just what we regressed, plus 140 that you just won, or just won. So that's 360 plus the first 90. So we're already at profit on the place bets. So we're at 460, at 450 actually. So that puts us a $10 profit. So we're going to rack the 440. And I'm going to leave the $10 profit, because in order for this shooter to actually make any money profit, we have to recoup this 10 and that 25 on the table. So we need $35 more locked back up. Well, actually we've got 10 of it here, so we need $25 more locked back in to the rack before we are into a profit. I like that shot. 5-5, 10. 5-5, hard, weigh 10. Now that left dice is on axis, that right dice imploded. We marked the 10. Let me mark the 9 and the 10 in the tracker, because I didn't mark the 9. All right, so I got that marked. So here's what we've done. We've hit an 8, 9, and 10, and a 5. So see, we're 11 and a 12 away from a tall. So if we can get either one of the 11 or 12, we'll be needing one number. If we can get one more of the big numbers, we'll be needing just one to lock in $350 to hit for 350. So at that point, which 11 and 12, the 2, 3, 11, and 12 are not the greatest to have to try to lock in profits, because you have to hop. So every time you hop, that's a one-time bet, so you have to keep putting money up, keep putting money up, keep putting money up. All right, so for $1, well, let's just pay 49. Let's just let them take the dig like that. So I don't have a single dollar. So if they paid me, they would just give me 49, because they're going to take their dig. Some casinos are going to require the big to be paid up front. Okay, at this point, before that roll, I said I needed to lock up $35 more worth of profit just to get out of this hand. I'm completely out of this hand by putting this 35 in the rack. Now, if I go through here and count my money up, for some reason, I don't know why, but I thought I should have, and I might have, yeah, because I got 500 here now instead of 500 here. This should be 4. This is 100. That's 100. This should be 400. And it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. So see, we're exactly where we started from. We have a loaded board. Loaded down. 270 working on the board. We're 2 numbers away from hitting a tall and locking in a $350 profit off a tall. We've got a $10 pass line working, and we've got $24 extra in profits at this moment. 3 hits. But hey, we're not trying to stop. on getting even. We're trying to win money. And we didn't. We got a 167. 167. So we have an implosion on left dice. Left dice imploded. Right dice stayed on axis. We got a 167. All right, so we lost everything, but we were in a profit, $24. So this is how I'm going to go ahead and reset this board. Put that quarterback, that quarterback, that quarterback, that quarterback. So we reset the board 440 out of the bank. So the board's sitting at 440. We mark that 7 on the tracker. And we got 25 out there and 10 here. So that's 35 and 440. So 475. So let's just go ahead and get the bank. 500. No. 475. Now we're back up. We're back up. We're gonna have a better roll this time. That was a quick roll. We're going to not work the come out. Alright, so we're going to not work the come out. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6. Two, hard forward. Alright, so our point's going to be a 4. We mark the 4 with the old school method of, since I have the ATS, but I have it covered up due to the newest camera I just purchased. We mark the 4 this way. Pokes on 4. Put 4 on the tracker. And our 440 is up and on. 3, 2, 3, 6 on the dice set. Alright, we have a 639. 639, left dice exploded. 639, first hit, 440. Again, we pay it. 5 greens, 3 reds. 2 greens buys the 4 and 10 for quarters each. We rack down here. Mark the 9. And we are looking for a second hit. That's right. Alright, there's our second hit. We got a 2, 4, 6. So that's an on axis secondary hit, 2, 4. Single pitch. We mark the 6. We pay ourselves 140 again. There's our 140. Alright, here we go. We regress by 220. And we're back to this point right here of needing $25, because this right here will be our 440. 2 hits, we're at $10, we're at 450. So there's one. At this point, all we need is we're $25 away from being out of the chute. But keep in mind, $25 is working on the all tall small and 10 on the pass line. So just on the place bets alone, we're in a profit. We're not trying to settle for profit on that. We're trying to explode this table. And we didn't do it again. We got a 167. So we lost a couple of dollars that time, but not many, 25 total. But we won 24 like on the first reel. So So this is some absolute short rows. Let's take a look at the stats for a moment. So we have 9 rows, SOR of 4.5. The 7 is giving us the middle finger at the moment, but we have 55.6 inside hits. We have a hit for a 4 and a hit for a 10. No problems on this. We are about to get warmed up and get this 7, the middle finger. We're about to give it back. So we're going to go ahead and clear our table up. We're going to do it the way that we did it a while ago. We're going to set our board up with money from the bank like this. So we got our 440 on the table. We got our 25 on the ATS. We've got our $10 pass line, so that's $475. So there's 500 right there. So if we give them $475, we are set. Our place bets are set. We're up and off. We're only working to come out with the pass line. We're not working to come out with the place bets. We get this throw dialed in just a moment. It's taking me a couple of throws to get rid of some practice in. Dice are out. Alright, we have a 3-6-9. This is an on-axis secondary hit. 3-6. This is a single pitch, so we were off. We marked the 9 for the ATS. Alright, we're about to give this 7 middle finger. Let me get a tracker marked. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6. Three, 5, 8. So the right dice imploded to get a 3, 5, 8. Mark an 8. It pays us 120, 140, which is 3 greens and 5 greens and 3 reds. Of course, we had a 4 and a 10, and we moved 90 to Iraq or Iran. This is not Iran, so I guess we have to move it to Iraq. Dice are out. Four, 6, 10. 4, 6. This is an on-axis secondary hit. We have a single pitch to produce a 4, 6, 10. Mark the 10. It pays $49 because of the $1 deal. So there's $49. So now we talked about this a little bit last night. This is bonus money. This $49 is really bonus money because this $50 right here come from a inside hit. So this $49, once we get if we can get our second inside hit, remember that puts us at a $10 profit for the board, not counting the ATS and the pass line. But along the way, while we're getting our second hit, if we get a 4 or 10, remember that's bonus bets. That's bonus money. So you'll see if I can get a second hit, how instead of us being at a $10 profit, I like that throw. That was almost a dead perfect throw. We have a 3-2, 3-6 dice set. We have a 5-4-9, which is an on-axis secondary single pitch throw. But that throw was almost perfect. It just was a single pitch. All right, so we hit our point. Now this is a double bonus because $10 pass line is the $10 that we haven't collected before. We get our 140 from our 9 hit. All right, so let's look at it this way. That was our second hit. So our second hit would have given us this 140 plus that first 90. We're going to move this 49 to the side for just a moment, because on our second hit, we reduced by 220. So check it out. There's our 220 right here. 220 plus the first hit was the second hit was 140. So that's our third hit, sorry. First hit, we collected 90. Our second hit, we collected 90 and bought the 4 and 10. Our second hit, we collected 140. Maybe I did that wrong, because that second hit, I was supposed to took 220 down. No, that was the second hit. Sorry. We hit the 140 and we took the 220 down. So that's 360 plus the 90. That's 450. Plus, in between the two inside hits, we hit the 10. It gives us a bonus 49. So there's 450 plus 49 is 499 and our $10 pass. So 509 after 2 hits. 509 going into our rack after 2 hits. And we only had 475 working altogether. So we're in a profit. We're way in a profit after only 2 hits. We're in a profit in our rack. I'm not talking about a profit with counting the board. I'm talking about in our rack right here. In our money trade, we are in a profit. Let me do this. Both of these are 100s. So for 2 hits inside, there's the 200 I just cashed in. I needed to make a little space in the way. Let's go over this again. Let's talk about this one more time. We had 440. We was not working to come out, but we got 10, 5, and 10 on ATS. We got a $10 pass. We had 2 hits on the inside and a 10 hit. It got us, that was 475 we had in the hand. We had 2 inside hits and an outside 10, as we had 25 on the 10 for a buy. So that's 475 that we had invested in this hand. We've already put 509 into our rack. So we're already $34 profit in our rack. And look at this board. We got a $10 pass line working. We got 10, 5, and 10 working on ATS. And look at the board here. We got 270 working here. All right, we made another 9. I know I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm just trying to explain as I go. Hey, what's up, Ace? You've been busy, man. I've been seeing. Where have you been? Okay, CFL. Man, I wish you all the luck on this tomorrow on the 440. Just practice it tonight so you'll have it. Just keep in mind when you go to the casino, man, when you go to the casino, everything is in fast motion. You've got folks throwing chips here and there. It's loud. The dealers can't hardly hear you. Got on masks. You know, so just be ready. Don't let your throwing get confused with your betting. Have this like second nature. I mean, have this like automatic. All right, so we're on the come out. Now, the past few days, I've been working the come outs. Right now, I've tweaked my throw just a little bit yesterday, so I'm not feeling comfortable with working the come out till I get my throw dialed in a little bit better. But so I'm just going to let the 270 not work for now. We just got a $10 pass now. I want to come out. All right, we got a 426. The right dice exploded to give us to result to 2. But we have a 4-2. Our point is a 6. We mark our 6. All right, so CFL. One more thing now. Yeah, I got full confidence in you, CFL. With an SOR of 10, you absolutely can do this. No doubt whatsoever in my mind that this 440 cannot produce you results. I mean, produce you profits. Check it out. the way I've been doing it yesterday and a couple days in the past was I was reducing everything all the way down to 76. That is not necessary. That was just the way I was doing it, just to keep locking in profits. This forward doesn't have to be regressed any further. It is low enough. Those two hits are low enough to put me into a profit. Remember, I've already showed you how 475 on everything, and we've done collected 509. So we're already in a profit. So this board at this point in time can be pressed to the moon. You can press it a few times and then you can regress, or you can just press it to the moon, or you can go regress. You have so many options right here. Now, what I like to do after I've done about where I'm at, I need two numbers to hit a top. I've got an 8, 9, and 10. I need the yo and the 12. So, I'm not, I'm going to see what happens, but I'm probably not really ready to regress anymore. Just as soon, probably. Nice out. Well, I don't have to worry about regressing. The dealers are going to regress it for me. I got a 6-1. The left dice exploded. Right dice. Yeah, you're right. You can start pressing so at the 240. So, well, actually, I'm at 270 because this is the 220. Then you got the 50s out here. That's at 270. Maybe is that what you meant to say, or was you actually expecting me to go down a little further? Maybe to the 130 and then the 50. But anyway, I hit a 7 out, so I don't have to worry about the dealers. I don't have to worry about it on this hand. But hey, the SOR is not going to look great right now because that was my third 7 out. I got my 220 back up. No, excuse me. I've got my 440 back up. I've got my 25 still working out there on the ATS. I've got 10 here, so that's 475. So that's what we have to do. 475. 475. Alright, so I'm up and off. Come out off. Alright, so I'm 270. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Yeah, 270. Just right there. Two inside hits, and you've got your money back in your bankroll, and everything on the table is working. You're primed right there to press. But you see what's happening with me today. I'm getting my money back in the bankroll, but without continuing to press. Have a little bit longer roll. I'm just kind of treading water right now. But see, this strategy is set to explode. And in a minute, when I get these dice tuned in just a little bit better, it's going to happen. So let's look at the stats right quick. I know there's 3 7s. Alright, so SOR of 4.7 sucks. I'm not even beating a random thrower SOR. But the 9 has started kicking butt a little bit. The 7 is still kicking butt right now. But we're about to give this 7 the middle finger. 14 rows, 3 of those are 7s. No come out 7. So SOR and SRR both is 4.7. Alright, we are about to get this 7 middle finger. That's right. 538. That's an on-axis secondary hit. We'll mark the 8. Just curious. I know I'm talking some, but can you hear music playing in the background? Because YouTube don't like that crap. I've got my music on, but I think I've got it low enough to where it shouldn't be playing in the background or shouldn't be able to be heard. But this Logitech camera microphone pretty dang good. Nice out. That was a double pitch. 4-3-7 double pitch. That red was on the 3. I threw them hard. So that kind of really sucked. 7 is still giving us the middle finger. That's 440. That's 475 working. 100, 200, 300, 375, 475. Big red giving us the middle finger. All right, everything's marked up. Everything's repaid. We're back up on 440. We're back up on 10, 5, and 10 for ATS. We're back up on a pass lane. Let's change the dice out. Pretend it's a new shooter. Let's actually go with the blue and green. Let's work to come out. 3, 2, 3, 6 on the dice set. All right, there we go. We got a 3, 5, 8. 3, 5. 3, 5, 8. Working to come out. That pays us 140. Like that. We buy the 4 and 10 for a quarter each, and we rack 90. Mark the 8. 3, 2, 3, 6 on the dice set. I almost love that shot. We got a 2-2 hard 4. I almost loved it, just a little bit deep in the landing zone. 2-2 hard 4. We got a quarter on it, so it pays 49. That's a bonus. That's a bonus pay, but what it does basically it puts your 440 at risk for one more shot. And it's a bonus pay. I consider the outside hits bonus pays if they come before that second inside hit. All right, I got to mark the 8 and the 4. I got to mark the 4 in the tracker. All right, go ahead. 3, 2, 3, 6. Nice route. Now that was I almost loved that shot, but the result was terrible. And I don't know what happened there because that shot I felt good about. We have a 4-3 double pitch, so we knock our 440 out again. 7 has done give us the middle finger today. All right, we're gonna knock our 440 out again. So we lose that 50, which we lose all that. So we got this money. We didn't lose this money, but we didn't make our money back that time. 0.7 out, and that short 7 out got us. So we still owe 475 from the board. We don't have 475. So what we're going to do is just take a quarter from the bank and get a $500 more mark. We're up. We're up. Everything's up and on. Everything's up and on. $257, come out. 257. Work that come out. That sucked. Alright. We won 10 on the pass, we lose everything else. Back to 10, we owe 475. We're gonna have to do what we did last time. We're getting another $500 marker from the bank. Actually, we don't have to get. We have to get this 10 also, because we don't lose that one. Alright, so we'll have to get 35 from the bank instead of 25. No, 465. Alright. 3236 on our dice set. We're going to go with them two dice right there. 3236. All right, we got a 459. 459. We're working. So it pays 140. 5, 4, and 10. Mark the 9. Right now. Mark the 9. These come down. All right, 3236. We got a 6-5 yo. 6-5 yo. It's our first yo of the day. Mark the yo with the blue chip. Mark the yo in the tracker. All right, we got 3236 on the last set. Four, hard 8, primary, on axis. 4, hard 8. Page 140. Page 140. Now, that second hit gets us back to, for this shooter. For this shooter only, it gets us back to needing $25 to being completely out of something don't look right. They just don't look like that. What happened here? Oh, I was going to say what happened. I didn't see that big stack of green. Say what happened there. It looked like that was going to be 450. So that's our 450. So we're $10 in a profit at this moment on the board only, not counting, but we still need $25 more. $10 profit. We need $25 more to get out of this hand as far as the Automatic Smile and the place pass one. We've got an 8, a 9, and an 11. 3236. Trying to get the right placement of these guys. Dice roll. That bounced way down here. We got a 617. All right, 617, 7 out. This is getting to be frustrating. But you know what? Wrong wasn't built in a day. So at least we didn't lose money on that shoot. Well, we lost 25, I guess. For the Automatic Smile and $10 passes. Let's get these blue chips out of the way. Alright, here we go. 440 plus 35 is 475. 1, 2, 3, 375, 475. Okay. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it this time. We're up for 475. Let's look at the stack page right quick, because the 7 is giving us the middle finger. 7 is giving us the middle finger. We've got 6 7s, 5 5s, 5 9s, and everything else is very low. We have a 4.0 we have a SOR of 4.0, 50% inside hits after 24 rows. So these stats look very bad, Johnny. But you know what? No worries. It is what it is. Take care, CFL. Let me know what happens tomorrow. Absolutely, my friend. Let me know. I wish you all the luck. So we're going to get this row right here. We're on to the come out. 3, 2, 3, 6 on the dice. Dice was hard. Dice was thrown hard. That's a $400 and $40 loser. We hit a 617, $10 pass line. We hit a 167 or a 617. I don't even know. When I seen the 7, I just grabbed it. We hit a $10 pass line. We lost 440. We lost 465 out there on this. We lost 465 out there. We owe 465 to continue this week. There's 100. There's 200. There's 25. There's 50. There's 65. So there's 265 right here. We're going to put this 265 in. We're going to get a $200 more from the dealer. I mean from the marker. That makes 465. It's 2,200 we are into this row. That's 2,200 that we are. We've got markers for. Well, we've got markers for 1,200. We got $12,000. That was a come out. The marker will come out. Come out 7. We're on, up and on. I like that throw. That throw was almost perfect. 5-5, hard 10. Unfortunately, nothing was working for the 10. Except for part of the ATS. We have to emulate that through. Just move over just a little. That's right. We got a 134. Again, outside number with no money up. So we've got an outside, we've got a 4 and 10 outside, no money up. We need one inside hit before we can move to the outside. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We have a 5-2-7. We have a 5-2-7. That is a 7 out. That is 440 out. 2 outside hits and a 7. SOR is going to be very simple. It was already below 4. No, it was at 4.2 or whatever. 28 rows in, we are at a 4.0 SOR. It is giving us the middle finger very bad. So what we're going to do in these circumstances is take the other $800 marker that puts us at $3,000 buy-in 3,000. I tried to buy in with 1,000. Then I had to take markers. So now we're setting it. We're basically right here at a $3,000 buy-in. Is what we're essentially at. This is what we're at. Essentially a $3,000 buy-in. So what we're going to do is 475 covers everything back up. We're up and on. We're up and on. We're up and on. Five par 10. Points of 10. Points of 10. Two, three, six. We got a 2-4-6, 2-4. So that's a on axis single pitch secondary gear. Page 140. So we're able to put 90 in her. About a 410. Mark the 6. 2, 3, 6. We got a 5-1-6. That's an on-axis primary hit. 5-1-6. So again at page 140. And we regress 220 off the board. That ultimately almost gets us out of this shooter. We need $25 more to be completely out of the shooter with a loaded one. 3236 on the last set. We got a 369. This is an on-axis secondary hit. 3-6 single pitch. Hit the 90. Page 70. Okay. We need, at this point, we needed 25 to get out of that shooter. So this is what we're going to do. We're just going to collect all that. Mark the 9. Completely out of that shooter. Six, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. Right dice exploded. Pays for $1 pays 50. Now, since we're completely out of that shooter and we've made a profit on this shooter, we'll go ahead and start pressing everything now. So we'll press everything now. At this point in time, we are just looking to get on a hot shooter. Alright, we got a 1-4-5. 1-4, left dice, imploded. We have a 5. Mark the 5. Pay 70. Now, we're just pressing sister numbers. Pressing sister numbers. If we get down to need one number for any kind of auto, for any kind of small or tall, we'll consider something different. We got a 1-3-4. Again, left dice imploded. 1-3-4. So we have 50 on the 4 for $2. Pays 100. So what we do, we just take a quarter off the rack. Actually, pretty much you're taking 50 out of your winning and you're putting it back in the board and you're racking 50. All right, so we've hit a 4, 5, and 6. We need a 2 and 3. We've hit a 9 and 10. We need an 8, yo, and 12. So we're not close enough at this point to shoot only for ATS. The dice jumped. I hit them at the bottom of the base of the rubber. We got a 1-6-7. 1-6-7. At least we was able to get a few hits that time, and didn't go completely bust. Actually, I didn't regress that right. There's another quarter of mine that's supposed to regress right. No. We pressed it. Sorry. All right. Here's our 440 going back up out of the dealer money. And we've got 25 more, 35 more working off of the ATS and pass line, so we owe 475. So let's do this. There's 5. There's 500. If we get 25 behind, like that, there's 475. All right. Up and on. One, 5, 6. 1, 5. So both dice imploded. Both dice imploded to get a 6. Drop a quarter on each, we collect 90. That's how that works. First hit. My points are 6. 3, 2, 3, 6. That throw right there was almost perfect. 3, 2, 3, 6 produces a 5, 4, 9. We're on axis, single pitch. The 9 pays 140. 9 pays 140. We reduce by 220. And by reducing and collecting 140 in the first 90, 450 that we put in our rack. So we're almost completely out of this shield with a loaded board. So we have to mark the 9, mark the 6. 3, 2, 3, 6, 1 by 6. We've got a 6-4-10. Left dice exploded. 6-4. We have a quarter on it, so it pays us for $1. It pays us 50. That's ours. That's something I didn't pick up on ago. Whenever for 50. The dollar pays us. Dollar value pays us for 50. Now that right there put us completely out of the hand. We're completely into profits on this shooter only. Not for the negative half of 3236. We can come out of this hole. That's right. 6-4-10. 6-4-10. For $1 pays us 50. So we hit it. So this time we just start pressing. This is all we're going to do from. We're going to try to press to the moon. Try to press to the moon. 6-3-9. So our left dice is exploding. It's three throws in a row that we've had a 6 on the left dice. So we've had explosion, explosion, explosion. That's a 9. It pays us 70. Now we are at a point of pressing to the moon. So let's just put the quarter there. Quarter there. And let's do it. 3236. That's right. 6-1-7. 4 throws in a row that we've had a left dice explosion. That's a correction that I should have made with this finger that I did not make. And I had plenty of opportunity to make that correction and did not make it. So I had a 9, I had a 6, a 9, a 10, a 10, a 9, and a 7. So I'm not even getting to the point of even what a random roller will be throwing. But I don't give up easy. I don't give up easy. 440 inside. 440 inside, 25 on the ATS, $10 pass line. It's 475. There's 500. Leave 4 behind, there's 475. Don't give up easy, guys. Do not give up easy. Let's take a look at the stats. I know SOR is something. 4.7 SOR, so actually the last throw, so we brought it up a hair, but it still sucks though. The 7 is giving us the middle finger like a sun gun. Look at there. We have 9 7-outs out of 42 rows. SRR, since we had 2 come out 7s, our SRR is even below 4. So it is what it is, but we're up and on. Up and on. See if we can't make an adjustment to that left dice exploding. Both dices. Left dice exploded, right dice stayed on axis, but we have a 5th row and a row that we have an explosion on the left dice. We hit a box callers on the open and come out. That's a $10 loser. For the pass line, we place that $10. Alright, we have to make this adjustment for this left dice. 235. 235. So we made the adjustment on the left dice to keep left on axis that time. We had a 235, which is an on axis secondary single pitch here. Page 140. So we buy the 4 and 10 for quarters each, and we rack it down. That's how that works. First year. 3236. Three. On axis, primary hit. 3-3. Primary hit. Pays us 140. Pays us 140. We mark this 5 and 6 on ATS. Mark the 6 on the tracker. Alright. This 140 plus that 90 plus 220 off the board puts us to minimum net money is like $25 to be completely out of this year, which I'm not going to even. That's 100. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I need to make a little bit of change in my rack. There's actually another 100, but I'll leave it like it is. Alright, here we go. 3236. It's almost a perfect throw. 3236, that's a single, that's an on axis secondary hit. 549 is the results. That's a single pitch. It was almost a perfect throw. I almost could not ask for anything better than that. Page 70. I'm just going to go ahead and press. I'm just going to use that all that money to press all my bets. 3236. I'm ready for an explosion. $459. 459 instead of 549. So we have 459 right dice and floating. When we hit the 9 again, that pays 105. So I hit the 9. Again, this time I'm going to go ahead and press 6 and 8. Two, 36. Throwed it short. Throwed it short and I paid for it. 167. You knew when it left my hand, I hollered before it ever hit the board. Throwed it short. Short. Felt it when it left my hand. Can't get nothing working today, guys. But the 7's giving me the middle finger. So I marked the 7. Let's look at the stats. The 7, we've got 7 outs out of 49 rows, which is a 4.9 SOR. We was down to a 4.0 SOR. We're in the black on the SOR gauge. So I do have somewhere to go. It's 406. at my time, I'm supposed to be somewhere by now for a job, but I'm gonna be late because I can't go like that. I have to get another road. There's 100, 200, 375. There's my 475. So I'm back up on everything. I'm back up on everything. 7 is giving me the finger today. I'm working. As I said, I don't quit easy. I don't give up. That's right. 6-5. Yo. So there we go with that the explosion on left and implosion on right. So that was what George, I believe, calls a drift. Let's see. So both dice did that, drifted. That's what George refers to as a drift. 6-5 yoke drift. It's a front line winner, pays $10. And mark the yoke. And we'll come out. Alright, we're coming out again. Both dice. That was a drift. 3-2. 3-6 on the dice set. That's right. 4-4. Hard 8. Primary hit. That was a throw I about couldn't ask for nothing better. It was almost a perfect throw. 4-4 hard 8. Primary on axis. Pays 140. So it puts a quarter on the 4, a quarter on the 5, and the rack's 9. That's what I do with that. So my point now is 8. Mark 8. Got a 2-4-6. So we have an on axis secondary single pitch. Pays 140. So 6, rest 220. So we are almost completely out of the hand on this year. We need another 25 to be completely out of the hand, but you know, that's so close. Yeah, I'm off at 6 in the track. 3-2-3-6. That's right. 4-5-9. 4-5-9. So we have a right dice imploded. Right dice imploded to get a 9 results in a 5 on him. An implosion on the right results as a 5. Pay 70. Now we can lock up some profits here. I have not done this the whole day. 220 is the lowest I've been going. Paid for it some. Because at 220 I've been starting to press back up. So today, so this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead just to lock up just a tad bit of profit. I'm going to go ahead to go to my 130 inside like this so I can lock up just a tad of profits. Now, mark that 9 and we are going to try to press right. We hit a 314. 314. So that's an on axis secondary single pitch throw for $1 pays 50. For $1 pays 50. We're in profits. We regress on the last hit. So what we're going to do every hit from here on, we're going to try to press. We're going to try to press this to numbers. That's right. .44 primary hit. That was almost a perfect throw. 4-4 primary hit. That's our point made. So we get paid 10 there, and we get paid 35 in the place bet. These are all the blue chips that we've made. We hit a 4 also. All the blue chips that we've hit we've hit for the all tall small. So this pays 35. So what we would do here is go ahead and press our 5. We've got to drop 15 more over there on that 9 to make it a 50. We're just going to go ahead and start pressing everything now. Go ahead and do this. We're just going to start trying to press to the number now, guys. Because we have went low enough on the regression that we recouped all of our investment for this year, and we're at the point now we're on the come out. So let's just leave the puck off and come out. That's right. Good choice. Good choice on the come out. We give a 2-5-7. 2-5-7. So the right dice imploded. Produced a 7. The only thing we lose is this $10 on the pass line. We can re-up that, and we got to re-up we have to re-up 25 on ATS and 10 there. So we have to re-up 35 bucks to get our ATS back rolling. Clears all these blue chips that we had already hit ATS numbers on. But we won a $10 pass line. I didn't pay myself for it. So really all I had to do was throw up the 25. All I had to do was throw up $15 to cover my ATS. Alright, that's the come out. This will come out 7. Now that we got that 7 out of the way, let's go ahead and go working now. 3, 2, 3, 6. As Mel says, give the 7 room to breathe. It had its room to breathe. That's what it feels like. That's right. 5-4-9. This is an on axis single pitch secondary hit. Working, it's working. So that pays us 70. We have to start our ATS numbers back up. So we're pressing. We're pressing. 3, 2, 3, 6. We have a 6-4-10, 6-4-10, left dice exploded. We have 50 on the 10, so for $2, pays us 100. Mark the 10 on the track, mark the 10 on the top, put a quarter on the 4, quarter on the 10. We're pressing. 2, 3, 6.
Nice route. Almost couldn't ask for a better throw. That was almost perfect. 3-2, 3-6 produces a 2-5, a 2-3-5, which is an on-axis secondary single pitch hit. 2-3-5. Pays 105. Now I don't know why I pressed those the last time, but for some reason I did. I don't usually do that, but I just noticed that. For some reason I pressed those last time. Usually I press them together. We did it like that. Alright, 3-2, 3-6. Nice route. It's almost a perfect toss. 3-2, 3-6. That's a double pitch. On axis, double pitch. 2-1-3. 2-1-3. That might be our first crouch 3 of the day. I'm marking that 3 right there. 3-2, 3-6. Nice route. That's almost a perfect toss. 2-4-6 is a single pitch secondary on axis hit. Mark at 6, and it pays 70. Mark at 6. We're pressing these bits. Two, 3-6. Nice route. That dice landed short. Landed short, had to bounce a long ways. When I get that landing zone short, I end up with a bad results. 5-2-7. When I get a short landing zone, I have bad results. 5-2-7. We didn't lose money on this year. We probably even boosted our SOR up a hair. But I really do truly have to call this a day. I don't even know if I had them right bits right there. For some reason, yeah. I don't even know why I've got 4 chips right there. I'm supposed to have 3. But I'm supposed to have 3 right there also. Let me see. 3 here. 3 there. 3 there. 3 there. Yeah, so that's right. I really do have to call it today. I've been practicing like a way long time. Trying to dial this toss in. I have lost money today. That's 1,100. 12, 13, 75. 14. So I'm down over 15. I'm down almost 1,600. That little bit of change in that gas money. 1,600 down. That's a pretty rough day. 1,600 down because I had to buy in for 1,000, then I had to go back and get it. Ended up winding up getting it. This makes 1,400 right here. Then I've got 34. So I'm down 1566. But I had to go get some money from the markers. So that's why I'm down. Way down. Alright, so let's look at the stats. 10. Actually, I didn't mark that last 7 out. 7 out, that gives me 11. 7 outs out of 62 rows. SOR of 5.6. I almost got it out of the black, but I
prefer to be in the green. Outside hits was 50%. Outside 4s and 10s, no, inside hits was 50%, outside hits was 6.5%. Only had 1 3, I never had 2, and I only had 1 12. The 4s and 10s, I had 5 4s and 8 10s. And a lot of those 10s come back to back. I remember some of them being 6 4s. I might have had 1 or 2 hard-way 10s, but I remember more of them being, I remember 2 of them in a row being 6 4, because I had like 5 rows in a row that my left dice exploded. But that's the results for the day. 62 rows, 11 70s. So the 9 give everything the middle finger, but the 7 really kicked our butt. The come out 7s and the 7 outs was 14 out of 62, so it gives us an SRR of 4.4, which is well below average. SOR of 5.6 is well below average. No excuses on the way I did. It's just for practice, and it is to get better. For anybody that's out there watching, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you hanging out with me, giving me the comments, and if you don't mind, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you are not a member of the Craps Nation chat group, I encourage each and every one of you guys to join the chat. It's under Skype. It's a group named Crap Nation Chat with an exclamation point. It's a lot of good people there. It's a lot of knowledge in that group, and it's a lot of people that have a lot of fun. And we share and help each other, and we play a lot of live stuff together sometimes, or we do live fantasy craps on Wednesday nights and on Sundays. So if anybody is interested in a dice enthusiast and to know more, or want to help others learn more, please consider joining the Skype group. The banner is scrolling across the top of my screen that shows Crap Nation Chat exclamation. So I just encourage each and every one of y'all to join that group. And please consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and give me a like and a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, and if you do, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and get the updates whenever I'm live, so you can help support me, guys. And again, I appreciate you hanging out. I know these videos go long. It's not for that I'm trying to keep everybody watching me a long time. It's for my practice. So, guys, I appreciate you. On that note, Chili from Motown, dice are out.